Welcome to the Greater Kingston Nighttime Santa Parade.
Baby, it's cold outside, but things are going to warm up soon. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bill Hutchins.
And I'm Julie Brown, and joining us this year, Bill Velichka from Live at 5. Welcome, Bill.
Thank you so much. Santa's coming. I'm so excited.
I know you are.
Well, you know, Christmas and Santa parades, it is all about the kids. So that's what I'm going to be doing, is talking to some kids up and down the route during our broadcast.
All right, we'll be checking in with you throughout the broadcast, so grab some hot chocolate, sit back and relax as we bring you the 10th annual Nighttime Kingston Santa Parade on CKWS TV. And we welcome the Trinity Presbyterian Church for Partners in Mission Food Bank.
Yes, for the 20th consecutive year, Trinity Presbyterian Church from Amherstview has been collecting non-perishable food items for the Partners in Mission Food Bank. And if you forgot your food item and would still like to donate, we know the food bank would be grateful for any additional donations of food or cash.
No parade is complete without an appearance by the town crier himself, Chris Wyman. He sure is. Thank you, Chris. And we have some dignitaries right there as well. We have Kingston Mayor Mark Gerritsen, his father, MPP John Gerritsen. Welcome to the Kingston Santa Parade. And look at that car, Julie.
That's right. This is courtesy of Kingston's original Hockey Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is celebrating its 70th anniversary this year. It was founded by the National Hockey League back in 1943. The Hockey Hall of Fame is now located on the second floor of the Invista Center on Gardner's Road. It's open every day from 9 until 9 with free admission.
Great to see the International Hockey Hall of Fame in this year's Santa Parade. And there's Rick Smith, formerly of the Boston Bruins.
Merry Christmas, Rick! And here comes our local MP, Ted Shue, and his family. Merry Christmas, Ted!
Well, Julie, here is the Chorus Entertainment entry. All the lights that you see are done by Elite Window Cleaning.
That's right. This is a new service for the season. They provide the installation of Christmas lights at your home or business.
Excellent idea. And of course, Chorus Entertainment Kingston is CKWS Television, FM 96 Radio, and CKWS FM Radio, spreading musical cheer all over the community. And they're performing with all the staff is the band Workshed.
Well, we know how talented everyone is, and who knew they can play instruments and sing too? They look fantastic. And here come the Knights of Columbus, and they participate not only in the Santa Parade regularly, but also the Red and White People Parade on Canada Day. And their float's theme is Christ in Christmas.
That's right, we welcome the Knights of Columbus back to the Kingston Santa Parade in their full regalia as they walk down Princess Street.
Merry Christmas! I think Bill Velichka has made his way somewhere along the parade route. Bill, who have you caught up with now?
Hey, thanks, guys. Yes, indeed, Santa is coming. Who's excited for Santa? Yeah, Santa's coming. Who are you, and who's that person next to you?
I'm Caitlin, and she's Mariah.
Who are you?
Batman!
Yeah, exactly. Who are you?
Romeo.
What they call you?
Rome.
Okay. Listen, so excited Santa's coming. You know, he's watching. He watches all year round. I know that's a bit unnerving, but were you a good girl this year?
Yes.
Yeah. And what did you ask for?
A Furby, Monster High dolls.
Okay, don't get greedy. That's enough. Okay, that's good. Were you a good boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to get?
Maybe a Ninja Turtles and a skateboard or a bike.
That's cool. I'm going to ask for a 2014 Aston Martin. I'll settle for a 2013, though. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to send it back to you guys.
And we have some four-legged friends coming down Princess Street right now, courtesy of K-Town Canines in honor of Mark Taylor.
Yes, they are represented by Agility on the River, Morningstar Dog Academy, Ready, Set, Go, Fly Ball, Smitty's Rescue, and the Agility Connection.
I love their outfits. Look at those. They are well-trained. Look at them. They're doing some nice moves there, nicely lit.
They look
blankets
adorable.
on them. Yes.
And they are ready with those little candy cane shorts and a stocking to boot. These dogs are ready for Santa's arrival. And here comes the Agility on the River float. And I see Snoopy.
Some of our favorite characters and some more four-legged friends there, nicely, brightly decorated dogs. This is the People First of Kingston entry. People First is a self-advocacy group for people with physical or intellectual disabilities. Look at this big boat coming down Princess Street.
Oh, this is courtesy of Metalcraft Marine. It's located on Outer Wellington Street, and it produces high-speed patrol boats, fire boats, rescue boats, and work boats.
Gotta love it. Big boat coming down, a big boat float, and courtesy of a Kingston boat maker with some international clients, we say all aboard with Metalcraft. And we have some more four-legged friends right now, courtesy of the Kingston Humane Society.
And it almost sounds like that dog is singing a Christmas carol.
Barking his way down the street, and their wish this holiday season is that all animals have a warm and loving home.
That's right.
This entry is from the Special Olympics Kingston.
That's right. And look, it looks like these athletes have taken their training to an entirely new level. They've decided to show off their holiday spirit.
Of course, the Kingston Special Olympics athletes brought home a total of 12 medals from the Special Olympics Ontario Provincial Summer Games held this summer in York Region. So congratulations to all the athletes and the coaches.
Bill, I'm really impressed with what we've seen so far.
Definitely, and we have more floats, bands, and dancing troops for you when we come back.
The Greater Kingston Santa Parade is brought to you in part by Black Dog Tire and Lubricants, 566 O'Connor Drive, Kingston, and 47 Prospect Road, Morrisburg. CKWS TV coverage of the Greater Kingston Santa Parade is brought to you in part by Hometown Realty Kingston, 649 Justice Drive. Now, back to more of the Greater Kingston Nighttime Santa Parade.
These are the Kingston Elite cheerleaders.
There are over 100 athletes aged 4 to 18 years, and you'll be seeing very soon their coaches are dancing and performing cheer stunts.
Yes. Their float is called Christmas Cheer. And it's suitable because it is a float that is lit in red, white, and blue lights. And riding on the float are the youngest cheerleaders along with members of the Exceptionals, Kingston Elite's special needs team.
Excellent. Oh, this is a wonderfully decorated float. And this is one of the reasons Kingston moved to a nighttime Santa Parade, Julie, to really showcase all of the brightly decorated floats, and all, even the outfits are flickering lights. And look at the size of this entry.
It
courtesy,
is beautiful.
Yes, courtesy of Kingston Elite Cheerleading.
They are decked out in white and red, and they have a cheer for us, I think.
They look like they're having a blast.
They are. It looks like a nice blanket of snow has settled in on their float, and the penguins are ready for the season as well with their ear muff and scarves.
Look at this.
And this is how the cheerleaders keep warm on a cool night like tonight. And here come our friends from the Helen Henderson Care Center.
Yes, located in Amersfoort. They are presenting 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Ah, yes. So the idea behind their float is to bring back the tradition in Christmas, especially this most famous of Christmas tales. Look closely and see if you can see many of its characters. And this is another float that is beautifully decorated. Look at those lights in sync with the music that is playing. And these are members of the Queen's Best Buddies. They are a new addition to the parade this year.
That's right. They focus on making meaningful friendships between students and individuals with special needs in the community. And through walking in the parade, they're coming together to celebrate friendship and inclusion during this wonderful holiday season. Well, we have a hockey team just coming into view right now. These are members of the Kingston Voyageurs.
That's right. Now, they're used to strutting their stuff on the ice, but they're doing pretty well along Princess Street tonight. Merry Christmas.
Yes, they're used to ice, so they'll like this weather. Go V's go!
Go Bees go! Merry Christmas!
It's time to check in with our man on the street, Bill Wolichka.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Julie. The big guy is coming. Are you excited? Yeah. No, I'm not talking about Rob Ford. I'm talking about Santa Claus is coming. What is your name?
Aiden.
Hey, Aiden.
Avery.
And you are?
Zara.
And who's that little guy next to you? That's Quinn. That's Quinn. Hey, Quinn. Merry Christmas. Listen, were you good girls this year?
Yeah.
And what did you ask from Santa?
I don't really care what I get.
See, that's a good answer. You know what I want? Just an envelope full of cash. That's not too much to ask for, is it?
I just don't know what I want. I just want the stuff Santa bring to me.
And world peace. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're going to send it back to you guys. Yay, Santa!
And here come members of the Rob Roy Pipes and Drums, last year's winner of the Best Marching Band. The Rob Roy Pipes, Drums, and Highland Dancers start off this next section of the parade. Celebrating 60 years this year, Rob Roy offers lessons in piping, drumming, and Highland dancing for both recreation and competition.
Always great to see them. Let's have a listen to the Rob Roy Pipe Band. This next entry, courtesy of Providence Care.
Yes, Providence Manor bus has been decorated to look like the North Pole. Bill, take a close look and you will see residents riding on the bus with staff dressed like elves. Merry Christmas.
And here we have a few members of Kingston Lacrosse Association, adults and children wearing Kingston Crossfire lacrosse team jerseys to celebrate a successful season of lacrosse and to invite some new players to try it out as well. You know what? I like the way they've decorated their lacrosse sticks.
Oh, it looks very festive for the season.
Julie, if you like the movies, this is the float for you.
Look at that.
Cineplex.
I have never seen such a large bucket of popcorn, Bill.
You want to just dive right into it?
I do. Can we add extra butter to it because it's the holidays?
Sure, you can splurge. This is courtesy of Cineplex Entertainment. Giant festive popcorn bag. Some of the season's favorite characters in costume. As we look at members of Kingston Oddfellows and Rebecca's back in the parade this year with their decorated float and the theme Every Christmas is Special. Here we come with another dancing troupe.
And they are turning up the heat on this cool evening.
You're looking at the Trillium Gymnastics Club. Pretty in pink, wouldn't you say?
Oh, they certainly are. And their message to the community this holiday season is to give back now and all year long.
Some great advice, courtesy of Trillium Gymnastics Club. Well, Julie, everyone looks like they're having a lot of fun tonight.
They sure do. And don't go anywhere. More Nighttime Santa Parade is just around the corner.
CKWS TV coverage of the Greater Kingston Santa Parade is brought to you in part by Leon's Kingston, 2730 Princess Street. The Greater Kingston Santa Parade is brought to you in part by Perfetta Skin Therapy and Medi-Spa. Beauty from the inside out. Now, back to more of the Greater Kingston Nighttime Santa Parade.
And here come our friends from Bell.
Longtime community partners from Bell are with us again this year, and look at this float that's just coming into view right now, all the lights and decorations. Julie, they've obviously been working hard getting ready for the holidays.
Yes, and I think they've even invited some of Santa's elves to help them sing the Christmas carols.
Dialing up the festive season. Merry Christmas to our friends at Bell. Belle would like to wish everyone happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Well, Julie, Kingston Fire and Rescue, and look at this fire truck. And look. Boy, they sure know how to make an entrance.
They sure do. They are always a huge hit in the parade.
And what a thrill it must be for all the families and the children to ride way up there on the aerial ladder truck. They got a great bird's eye view of the Kingston Santa Parade.
Absolutely. And atop this fire truck,
Whoa.
I see the Grinch
Whoa.
and Sparky.
I hope he's not getting ready to steal Christmas from us. No, Sparky's going to stop him, I think.
Sparky is ready. Oh, I think the Grinch is getting into the Christmas spirit with help from Sparky.
You gotta love Kingston Fire and Rescue. They're always in this parade, always pleasing the crowd, and look at how they've decorated their fire trucks.
I think one of those gifts might be for you, Bill. And here come our friends from Canadian Blood Services.
And they want to remind us that it's in you to give. Make an appointment now to donate blood. We have the museums, art galleries, and historic sites.
And here comes the trolley, animated by folks from the Kingston Association of Museums, Art Galleries, and Historic Sites. Bill, did you know that there are over 25 museums in Kingston?
I didn't know that. That's quite a few.
It is. They offer fascinating activities for all ages.
And we have some more of our four-legged friends in the parade this year, courtesy of Kingston Animal Rescue.
That's right. And as we know, animals are a part of the family, and this organization encourages adoption of animals in need. They are a volunteer-run organization that finds foster homes for animals until they are adopted.
I think they even have the chipmunks singing there.
I think so. Have a perfect holiday.
Now that is cute. Look at that.
Aww.
Fighting prostate cancer. This is the motorcycle Ride for Dad entry, and we see some of the entrants with nicely decorated costumes and outfits, and pooches and motorcycles. Great to see them. The Ride for Dad campaign, fighting prostate cancer.
The holiday theme of their entry this year is Ride to the North Pole. Well, that's one long bike trip. And we have Santa's workshop coming up too, and those elves and snowmen are busy putting together all the gifts for little boys and girls. Lots of happy, smiling faces tonight. Bill Wolichka is one of them. Let's check in with him right now.
Hey, thanks, guys. We are wandering up and down Princess, talking to a lot of people, specifically the kids, because it is all about the kids. How you doing? Who are these people?
This is Zoe and Lucy.
Hi, Zoe. Hi, Lucy. Were you a good girl this year? Because it all depends if you were a good girl, if you're going to get stuff.
Were you a good girl?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And you?
I hope so.
She's hiding something, I think. What did you do? No, we won't have to talk about that. Listen, I'm so excited. Santa's coming. He's just over there. He's going to make his way down here shortly. I'm asking for a big honk and raise from Santa. Do you think I'll get one? Maybe
What do you
not,
think?
eh?
No.
No, Santa's not going to give me a big honk and raise this year. I got to pay for a new elevator in my condo. Hey, I'm doing an interview here. Back off. Okay, listen, you have a Merry Christmas. Have a fun time tonight. And Santa's coming. Back to you guys.
Well, it's time to hop on the bus, Julie. What do you think?
Well, it looks like the Kingston Transit Express. This transit bus has been decorated to resemble a locomotive.
Yes, the Polar Express. That is that wonderfully done here. Look at that. Got the engine out front there with the steam coming out. Of course, Kingston Transit just launching its express service, so this is their Polar Express version, I guess. Take you right to the North Pole and back.
Oh.
No transfer needed.
Merry Christmas. And of course, Kingston Transit provided free rides to the parade today. And here comes a new entry this year, Bill.
Here's the big lot, Kingston Hyundai and Subaru of Kingston. A new entry, as you mentioned, Julie, and who doesn't love the theme of a Charlie Brown Christmas?
Oh,
There
it
he
is a Christmas tradition. And look, there's Linus
See?
and Snoopy
Yes.
and Woodstock.
And Woodstock.
Merry Christmas.
St. John Ambulance saving lives. Medical first response. We have another marching band just coming into view, and these are the Belleville Sea Cadets. Quinte Belleville Sea Cadet Corps has been serving the Quinte region since 1928.
And here comes Giant Tiger.
And the big tractor trailer. And it looks like this next entry is courtesy of École Secondaire Publique Mille-Îles.
Yes, Bill, and the theme of this year's float, Christmas at the North Pole. And it was chosen by the students in the International Baccalaureate program, which aims to develop inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people who help to create a better and more peaceful world through intercultural and understanding and respect.
Now, what is this big float? Big and loud, Julie.
Well, it could only be Anchor Concrete.
It is yes, it's a big entry, all right. And we see members of Anchor Concrete employees and their families atop this very big entry. And if you look closely, you will see a piece of box culvert that was specially designed for the Highway 407 expansion. And that's in order to provide a safe passageway under the highway for wildlife in the area. Ingenious. It can only be Lisa's School of Dance, almost 100 students, ages 5 to 17. And if you look closely, you can see them twirling their batons. You know, they've been in the parade every year that I can remember.
That's right, 21 years,
21
Bill.
years. See, my memory doesn't go that far back. But it's great to see them all dancing and with their choreographed moves, all in sync. Their red and white outfits and some lights on them as well.
They are so talented.
I'll bet you they're keeping warm too, because that's what you want to do on a night like tonight.
Absolutely. Bill, it is so great to see all those smiling faces.
It sure is, and we have a lot more fun and surprises for you when we come back.
The Greater Kingston Santa Parade is brought to you in part by Black Dog Tire and Lubricants, 566 O'Connor Drive, Kingston, and 47 Prospect Road, Morrisburg. CKWS TV coverage of the Greater Kingston Santa Parade is brought to you in part by Hometown Realty Kingston, 649 Justice Drive. Now, back to more of the Greater Kingston Nighttime Santa Parade.
Julie, another massive float.
That's right, and this comes from our friends at Utilities Kingston. And I know you might not want to hear this, but their theme is Let It Snow.
Yes, they've decorated or created a log cabin with a working chimney, snowmen, and even a campfire. Merry Christmas to our friends at Utilities Kingston. Of course, we did have some snow earlier on this day of the parade.
Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Are you
Merry
collecting
Christmas,
candy canes
Jim.
along the way?
Oh, thank you. And you know, snow is magical at Christmas time.
So are candy canes, and I
so
know you got a handful
I
there.
do. I have a mitt full of candy canes.
Look at them go, members of the Kingston Longboarders group. And they make it look so easy, don't they?
Oh, they sure do. They have excellent control on their longboards.
I would too for about 1.3 seconds.
Merry Christmas!
There's a vehicle pulling a vehicle by the looks of it, the
Merry
skate
Christmas,
shop.
Joanne!
Look at all the white lights on this entry. This is courtesy of Martha's Table Community Program, serving the community for 16 years, doing their best to make their guests' days healthier and happier. Winter Wonderland is their theme, Julie. You get back what you give.
Absolutely.
As we welcome another gymnastics club into the parade. These are members of the Kingston Gymnastics Club.
Look at those cartwheels. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen anyone do a cartwheel down Princess Street, but why not?
They certainly have some nice moves of all ages and having lots of fun. Always good to have lots of movement on a cold night like this.
That's right. Merry Christmas!
Welcome to James Braden Ford Lincoln. Braden Ford would like to say Merry Christmas to their family and pet members. Everyone enjoying the music and the brightly decorated entry. Now, you wouldn't think that this is an entry from a bank, but it is. It's from TD Canada Trust.
Yes, TD's tractor is pulling a trailer with hay bales and a lit Christmas tree and music. And their staff and friends from the 94 Princess Street branch wish everyone a safe and happy holiday season.
Is that a money tree or just a regular Christmas tree?
Well, let's shake it and find out.
How many people can they cram into a bug? And here is an annual fixture of the nighttime Kingston Santa Parade, members of the Kingston Shrine Club. Welcome back to them and their Ferris wheel. Of course, the mandate of the Kingston District Shrine Club is to support Shriners Hospital for Children. These hospitals came into being when the polio epidemic spread across North America back in 1922. Welcome to the Shriners. They're always having a blast here.
They sure are, and those teddy bears are enjoying the Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round.
And the merry-go-round, yep. It's time to check in with our man on the street, Bill Wilichka.
Thanks, guys. Santa's coming. I know him. He's just over there. What is your name?
Grace Vanderwall. Sierra Vanderwall. Addison Hoekstra.
Okay, and what did you ask for Christmas this year?
I asked for an iPad mini.
That's not too much to ask for.
No.
Okay.
I asked for an iPod.
An iPod? Nice. And what kind of music are you going to put in there?
I don't know.
Some Justin Bieber?
Sure.
Justin Bieber, yay! No, Justin Bieber, no!
No.
Okay, listen, stay warm. Santa's just around the corner, and it's going to be a fun night, huh?
Yeah.
Let's say, go Santa!
Go Santa!
Back to you guys.
And here are members of the Cadets of Kingston.
This entry is certainly making a statement of holiday song and cheer. This is courtesy of Crookshank Construction. Yes, Steve Crookshank and the team there would like to wish you a safe and happy holiday season. Crookshank is a family-owned road building and aggregate producing business founded in 1956. And we're going to trade in 4 wheels for 2.
That's right, Kingston BMX is next on the parade route. Who needs a Christmas tree when you have a beautifully lit up BMX bike?
That is a big bicycle they have there on the float, followed by, of course, the real ones. And members of BMX doing their stunt riding down the street, some nicely decorated with antlers, and they must be loving it. What a chance for them to show off for the spectators here.
Merry Christmas.
They make it look so easy, don't they?
They sure do.
Now, this is an unusual entry. They've been here before, Julie, and it's nice to see members from other countries enjoying winter weather, and Christmas. Some of them for the very first time.
Absolutely, and that's what the holidays is all about. Oh my goodness, Bill! Here comes an adorned float from the Public Works Department at the City of Kingston.
That's right. You are looking at a plow truck pulling a beautifully decorated trailer holding many work staff and their families, and this is decked to the hilt. Happy holidays to all the workers at the Public Works Department, City of Kingston. You know, they keep Kingston moving, especially when the weather gets bad. Every square inch of that is decorated.
Merry Christmas!
Here's the entry from Remax Realty Concepts Corporate Brokerage. Remax has brought their cold air balloon to the parade this year. I guess if it was a hot air balloon, it would take off. We want to keep it close to the ground.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to everyone at Remax.
And here come our friends at One Parent Families, the Association of Canada. The theme of this float is the little old lady that lived in a shoe. You remember that nursery rhyme, Bill?
She had so many kids, she didn't know what to do.
That's right.
Looks like she got out of the shoe, at least for this parade. Got to leave it for a while.
That's right. Bill, there is something just so magical about a nighttime parade.
Yes, certainly, and we have a lot more magic coming your way right after the break.
CKWS TV coverage of the Greater Kingston Santa Parade is brought to you in part by Leon's Kingston, 2730 Princess Street. The Greater Kingston Santa Parade is brought to you in part by Black Dog Tire and Lubricants, 566 O'Connor Drive, Kingston, and 47 Prospect Road, Morrisburg. Now, back to more of the Greater Kingston Nighttime Santa Parade.
Oh, this is TK Dance Works.
And it is Christmas with the Monsters.
I see.
You know, Bill, TK Dance Works is celebrating its 20th season.
So we saw the Monsters Inc. or the Monsters costumes coming up, and here are members of the actual troupe. Dozens of them, all in coordination.
Oh my goodness.
Keeping the beat. There you go. Now there's some moves to warm up with in the morning, Julie.
Oh. Christmas.
They are just thrilled to be part of the Kingston Santa Parade.
There are smiles on each and every one of their faces. And this next float comes from the Academy of Learning Center.
And their theme, the gift of education.
Now, Bill, this float shows people gathered around the tree adorned with college diplomas, celebrating the gift of education.
Oh, yes.
And here come our friends with the Kingstown Players. Their float this year is based on the upcoming show, A Christmas Story.
Oh, that's a classic.
Oh,
Look
it
at
is.
the lampshade there. And the BB gun. That's a classic Christmas film for sure. Great theme. Courtesy of Kingstown Players.
That's right, and A Christmas Story will be presented from December 10th to 15th at Convocation Hall at Queen's.
Oh, great. Can't wait to see that. Merry Christmas to our friends at Intercall Canada. Their float is a life-size gingerbread house decorated with peppermint candies and candy canes. There's a Christmas tree with presents. You can see a deer there as well, a lighted lamppost.
Merry Christmas!
Intercall.
One of my favorite things about the holiday season, Bill, is gingerbread.
Yes, and they have done it up nicely, courtesy of Intercall Canada. And here come members of the Kingston Frontenac Public Library. And you know what, Julie? Their float is based on the classic fairy tale, The Snow Queen.
Oh, wonderful, by Hans Christian Andersen. Watch as the Queen rides in her sleigh as several snow bees fly along in her wake. The float has been created by the library's Teen Advisory Group and was sponsored by the Friends of the Library.
This has got to be one of the longest float entries in the parade, Julie, courtesy of ANS Scrap Metal Limited.
It is also one of the newest, Bill. This is their first time in the parade.
Gotta love it. Look at all the nicely decorated trees. And at the back there, we have employees and their families. I think they need a walkie-talkie to talk to the driver way up at the other end.
What a winter wonderland from ANS Scrap Metal. Everyone along the street is having a wonderful time. Let's see what Bill Wolichka's up to.
Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. A little cold, but Santa's coming, so that's keeping me warm. Are you excited for Santa? What is your name?
Eric.
Eric?
Finn.
Finn?
Adam.
Adam. You were all good boys this year, right? Because that's the deal. Santa brings you stuff only if you were good. What do you want for Christmas?
Star Lego and Batman Lego too.
Okay. Who wants the Captain America shield? You do, eh? I want one too. That sounds awesome. And you wanted a 3DS? Yeah. What are you gonna do with that?
Play it.
Okay. And let's all ask for world peace too. That's not too much to ask for, right? World peace. Okay. Yay for world peace.
Yay for world peace.
I got nothing. Okay. Santa's coming. Back to you guys.
Students for Wishes at Queen's University grants wishes to children with life-threatening medical conditions. And here we have, just coming into view, these are members of Loyalist Area Scouting.
And they are representing a traditional scouting camp that kids from 5 to 26 years of age participate in. Their groups camp this year. They have group camps year-round. And the youth discover new things and experiences that they wouldn't have elsewhere. I hear steel drums.
Steel drums from the islands, but you know what? They are a pleasure to hear in the Kingston Santa Parade. It's courtesy of the Brockville Lions Steel Band.
And don't they sound great?
I've always wanted to learn how to play the steel drums.
And they make it look so easy, don't they? And here come our friends from Mulrooney Trucking Limited.
And these are cadets, the Canadian Army Cadet Corps, 2587, marching in formation. Guess they never really break stride, do they? Except long enough to wish everyone a Merry Christmas from the Army Cadet Corps and their family members.
Merry Christmas!
Look up, way up, for this next entry, courtesy of Claremont Group.
That's right. And I see a beautiful Christmas tree with glistening golden ornaments.
Giant ornaments, and they're rocking out to some music on this entry from Claremont Group. She's got the magic wand.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Santa's toy box, part of it as well.
And here comes another lively group, Bill.
Courtesy of MDR. Boy, these kids are right into the holiday spirit, no question about that. And I love their hats and their enthusiasm.
And this float from Madeleine de Roybon celebrates the winter season in the Franco-Ontarian community with lots of green and white colors.
We say happy holidays to Kingston General Hospital and all of their staff. This is the 175th anniversary of Kingston General Hospital.
Oh, and it looks like the Grinch isn't feeling very well. We know he gets good care at KGH.
He sure does. Well, Julie, the moment everyone's been waiting for is getting closer.
That's right. Santa and Mrs. Claus aren't far away. You don't want to miss them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The Greater Kingston Santa Parade is brought to you in part by Black Dog Tire and Lubricants, 566 O'Connor Drive, Kingston, and 47 Prospect Road, Morrisburg. The Greater Kingston Santa Parade is brought to you in part by Perfetta Skin Therapy and MediSpa. Beauty from the inside out. Santa's not far away now. Here's Bill and Julie.
Here comes the entry from Leona Local 3000 of the Canadian National Federation of Independent Unions. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This is their first time in the Santa Parade.
Well,
Looks like they're
welcome.
loving it.
Yes.
Look at this sleigh float coming our way.
My goodness, look at those candy canes, Bill.
They have gone all out with this entry.
Those candy canes have turned that truck into a sleigh.
This is courtesy of Auto Service Kingston. They've turned their entry into a gingerbread over the Christmas season. Keep your eyes open. You'll see dozens of smiling faces, including the children of Steve Bernard, owner of the Gingerbread Repair Shop. Merry Christmas to Auto Service Kingston. Here we have another dance troupe making their way just in view right now. These are members of the Fort Henry Gymnastics Club.
You know, Bill, there are close to 25 members of this club. They have been performing all the way down the parade route, never missing a beat. This club has served both the military and the civilian community surrounding Kingston East for the past 25 years.
They're rocking around the Christmas tree. Now here's something you want to do down Princess Street. Just turn them loose on the four-wheelers.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like we've got a bit of a, is that a fender bender or what?
A little bit of a fender bender,
okay.
but everything's okay.
All right. The John Deeres are on the road again. Okay, that's good to see. These are members of Go Tire Kingston.
What a beautifully decorated Christmas float. And if you look close enough, you see that the Christmas tree is made out of tires.
Giant storybook right there, Julie, courtesy of Trillium College. 'Twas the night before Christmas.
Another Christmas classic, that story, Bill.
They're located at 797 Princess Street, offering a wide range of career-oriented programs in healthcare, social sciences, business, and technology. And here we have some high school pride, courtesy of Frontenac Secondary School.
This high school has been working hard on Santa's little workshop.
Always great to see Frontenac and the school spirit in the annual Kingston Santa Parade. That truck is filled to the brim, and so is the float.
That's right.
Right behind it.
Lots of musical instruments, a beautiful Christmas tree.
That's a real Christmas tree.
It sure is. Home of the Falcons.
Well, Julie, I wonder what Bill Welichka is up to right now.
Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas. We are hanging out on Princess Street talking to a lot of the people that are excited to see Santa. It is the Santa Parade. Hey, guys, what is your name?
Ryan.
Ryan.
Mac.
Andre.
Jesse.
Noah.
Okay, and it's never too old to believe in Santa, is it? It's very important. What is important about this time of year?
The family.
Family and togetherness and giving, right? And having fun?
Joy.
And joy. So if it's all about family and giving, give me something. What do I get? I want something. No? Okay. You know what? I'll take it. That is awesome.
And here is a float that we always get excited about, the Novellis float. This one is called, last year it won the Twinkle Award.
The Twinkle Award?
The Twinkle Award.
Wow.
And for good reason, Bill. Take a look at this. This is the Island of Misfit Toys.
Oh, yes, that's from the beloved Christmas program, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's a classic, and so is this entry. I love it.
Just beautiful.
How would you like to be a bird that swims or a cowboy who rides an ostrich? And of course, no child wants to play with a Charlie in the box. From from the island of Misfit Toys, a classic Christmas tale. I see another boat float.
Yes, indeed. And this is courtesy of HMCS Cataraqui.
Naval Reserve personnel who are recruited from the general population and or from among retiring members of the regular force. HMCS Cataraqui.
And
here we have members of the Kingston Frontenacs Hockey Club. Go France, go!
Go France, go! Go France, go!
Welcome back to the parade, members of the Kingston Frontenacs of the OHL. And Julie, is that a bison I see?
It is, but everything's okay, Bill.
You know what that means. When you see a bison, the military normally guiding the way, because right behind are members of the Canadian Armed Forces, and Merry Christmas to you and to everyone serving overseas. And now the moment everyone has been waiting for. There's Santa and Mrs. Claus just coming into view right now on their sleigh, of course, pulled by Rudolph.
Oh, wow!
Santa's sleigh getting some help courtesy of Ward's Towing Service. There's Kelly. And there's Santa and Mrs. Claus. To Merry Christmas to everyone.
Dasher, Prancer,
hello, Santa.
Comet, Donner.
Santa.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
There's a couple of good boys and girls. And you took my advice and you did get better on your letter writing and on not taking as many oatmeal cookies though.
Okay. Well, Julie, Santa and Mrs. Claus look better than ever this year.
Oh, they sure do. What a great way to kick off the holiday season.
And we'd like to thank all of the businesses and organizations that took the time to participate in this year's 10th annual Nighttime Kingston Santa Parade, and all the volunteers as well.
That's right, and also World of Rentals for helping our production crew with the broadcast this evening.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.